I'm becoming a good person.
Like the rest of us? That's a joke.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm late.
The whole 5 minutes? We're a guest.
I know, I was up in the office with Mr. Luce.
So, how's old Lucifer doing?
Well, you better watch it, Laura. He always finds out one way or the other.
Don't worry about it. I'm as big a jerk as he is. That's why he picked me. So, Harvey, what's the old man want now?
Well, he wants a full report on the word removal program that we've been working on, and he wants it on his desk by this afternoon.
No.
This afternoon? That's crazy. We've only gotten to the letter B. That's only 2 words out of the whole alphabet.
I know. I told him that. But he wants a full report on both A and B before we spend any more time and energy on this. And he wants to know what we're proposing for the C word.
Oh, come on, Harvey. The C word, it's still only in test markets. We haven't hit worldwide distribution. You know, can he give us some more time?
I told him that, but he just said, only the church wastes time doing things that don't work. And we're not going to get caught up in that trap. So he wants an evaluation before we proceed any further.
He wants all of us?
Well, I think we should all get together and definitely let's gather all of our data together, and then we'll break and have our lunch, and then we'll go over it with him this afternoon. Okay? Is that going to be a problem with anybody? Huh?
I don't know. His face, it just gets so red and puffy when he doesn't like something. Ooh, and then those horns. Oh, come on, Carol.
Okay, let's just make sure that he likes it. Okay, Carol, now you've been working on the A word. How's that going?
Well, I think we've done a great job. If you'll turn to page 13, you'll find the report. Now, at the top, you'll notice that we chose to remove both the word and the concept of absolutism from human thought.
Was the target group just the church, or is it broader?
Oh, much broader. We've attacked all segments of society: education, the government, media, the church.
And the results?
Oh, splendid. It has become increasingly difficult to find anyone who believes in the absolute moral code, passionately and without reservation. I mean, the lines between right and wrong have become increasingly blurred.
Really? How?
Well, for example, it's no longer cut and dry that people who commit a crime are guilty. I mean, guilt has become a relative term. I mean, society has become afraid to label any behavior wrong or immoral. So the new buzzword is tolerance. Yes, behavior must be tolerated, understood, and affirmed.
And I think the boss is going to love this.
How does the media get involved? Oh, basically, they support the concept. I mean, they've helped label these people who believe in this absolutism as a fanatic. And these people are largely ridiculed and made fun of, which diminishes their credibility.
You know, this is all fine and good, but eventually humans all believe this on their own without our help. I want to know how this is going to impact the church.
Okay. Well, of course, there are those who cling to the absolutism of the Bible, even in the face of ridicule and being made fun of. But there is a large group of professing Christians who are with us 100%. Now, take a look at page 14. You'll notice a transcript from a theology class from a large seminary. Now, note the 3rd paragraph. Harvey, why don't you read that for
Okay.
us?
While most of you are Christians in name, it is imperative that we affirm that God is a God of love, first and foremost, and that we cannot be exclusionary by believing that only those who believe in Jesus Christ are a part of God's family. Buddha is the way to God. Allah, Confucius, New Age religions, all of these are sincere expressions of humans reaching out to God. Surely no one can honestly believe that a God of love would be so intolerant as to demand that everyone believe in Jesus. That is the height of religious bigotry, and God is not a bigot. And another way of saying it is the old saying, we're all heading in the same direction, we just have different ways of getting there.
And this was a seminary professor? We're going to be out of a job soon.
I love that last sentence. Listen. We're all heading in the same direction, we just have different ways of getting there. There's a lot of truth in that. Okay, let's get back to work. All right. Okay, now Carol. Very good job. All right, we're fine on the letter A. Okay, Sophie, you're up.
Yes. Huh?
What are you proposing for B?
Well, may I be excused for a moment?
Don't tell me.
You don't have it.
Well, I'm just a little,
Late! See, I told you so.
Well, I've just got so much on me, and I can't get around to...
Remember our motto.
Only Christians make excuses.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. You don't have anything on B?
Well, actually, you see, I... No. What's going to happen to me?
Well, Sophie, just don't sweat it. They'll probably just take away your air conditioning privileges for a while. Besides, by the time Luce gets a hold of our C word, he'll be so thrilled that the program will continue unaltered.
Well. Pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, let's hear it, Hotshot.
Okay, we are proposing that we should remove from the vocabulary the word commitment.
That's it?
Yep.
Gee, I don't feel so bad now.
Really? I thought for sure you'd use Christmas or Christian or something theological.
That just shows your lack of understanding. You know, those words are so misused and abused that we would be foolish to remove them.
She's got a point there. What's your angle, Laura?
It's very simple, Harvey. I feel that our most effective weapon is to create an overwhelming sense of apathy and unconcern in the church by making commitment a dirty word. Hey, we've already done it with marriage.
Ooh, yeah.
But if we take commitment and make sure that there is no other reason that they would use it, you know, someone's going to have to not use it, and leaders will never ask for them to demand it.
So, these people still go to church?
Oh, yeah, and that's not all. You know, they're already over on the other side. In fact, you'd think they're working for us. You know, it's nobody is willing to make any kind of commitments. It's something that they're just not willing to do. In fact, I want you to look. Look in some of those places. On the ground floor, they're gaining in some of those places.
And what about your test markets?
Hey, it's working like a charm. I want you to notice page 25. There is a detailed account of 3 churches where we've been using this commitment program, and it's been working successfully. You know, they have consistently trouble getting anyone to commit to anything. In fact, you know, outside of, 1 or 2 serious followers, you'd think they're working for us. In fact, it affects everything they do. In fact, look there at church number 1. Church number 1 is soon going to be forced to close up shop due to financial difficulties.
Ooh, yes.
And there, church number 2. They're not even reaching any converts in over 2 years.
2 years? Let's make sure they stay in business.
Right. Right. In fact, there's also church number 3. They can't get anybody to teach their kids. And that's significant.
Why?
Hey, Lucifer's always trying to tell us, stick with the kids. That's where you have to be.
That's right.
Okay, what's your target group?
Just the church.
Why?
You know, this is the real kicker. Those people are so willing to commit to all kinds of things like civic organizations, business groups, sports activities. Hey, their life becomes so cluttered with so much commitments that they just can't even
Have time for what really matters.
precisely.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Okay, I get the picture. future, but focusing on church, aren't we allowing good things to continue? I mean, those civic groups and those schools, they promote some pretty positive moral things.
Well, yeah, that's right, my dear, but nothing that important, nothing of eternal significance.
And you know what, gang? That's what it is all about, you know? Good job, Laura. It's simple, direct, to the point, and those humans won't even realize what's happening to them.
Well, I hope it flies. In the meantime, I'm starving.
Laura, I got to hand it to you. It works. You know, you're really good at this deception stuff.
Oh, well, I had a great teacher.
I say we break for lunch, and then
Hey.
we'll go over it with the devil himself.